Hello, embarking on a project and figured I'd record it for posterity, just see how it goes. This house needs a mudroom on the front entrance. I've pulled out the old steps and installed piers, 5 of them. There's a cleat against the house, and it's going to be low to the ground with no foundation, and so I need to cover the bottom with something that's going to be not rotting or letting ants and air and so forth in too easily. So I have to figure out how to build the floor frame and then attach a layer of material on the bottom with not enough room between the ground, and the bottom of the floor frame. That's like 8 inches and I cannot slide under there. So I'm going to try and build it up on these corner blocks and then lower it back down with the floor jack. I'm going to use some zip ply with some zip tape and then probably lay some foam along the bottom of the joists on the inside when I'm done, just to kind of seal it one more time. We'll see if that works. I couldn't think of anything better. Yeah, so I'm going to move forward and we'll just see some of the steps if I remember to record them. Because I'm being picky in this project in particular, let's say, I want the bottoms of all the joists to be pretty flat across the bottom. If I just set them up like usual, the joist hanger will poke out underneath and create maybe an 1/8 inch sort of ripple in the contact surface where the plywood's gonna touch. So I'm taking my planer and just doing a little bit of a bite here and on the corners so that my hanger then, bad videography, the hanger then will sit flat and be, flush along the bottom of the joist. That's the idea anyway. I'm using these little blocks with a screw in it, a lag, to solo install these boards and just screw it on there, hang it, and then tack my hanger on for now. Once I get them all in, I'm going to put up a few of these and then slip my plywood underneath and square it up and tack it on. Let's see how that goes. That may or may not be the right method, but we'll see. Okay, we're just stopping for a minute and see what's up. I have a 7/16 stapler. Use some clamps to support the plywood underneath, some little blocking support, there's a jack under there for the other end. Just lifting, sliding it under, hanging it with some clamps, reaching under and tacking it in, and at the same time using a string to check straight lines, and then measuring corner to corner to double check that I'm square, and using the plywood to basically hold the whole box in square. You can see I don't have all the joists in yet. Just easier to lift and drop and finagle all this stuff. Once I get all the plywood tacked in, I'll lay the rest of the joists in and then climb underneath and staple it all off properly, fully. And we're back out from underneath. Got a bunch of seam tape, zip tape up under there. Not going to do the edge corners yet because it's probably going to rain. And I'm probably going to end up drilling some little holes in the ends of the joist base in order to drain it out. Unfortunately, I just will not be getting a rain cover or roof over this soon enough. So this material should be okay for a short amount of time, even if it's wet. Got all the hangers in first. I don't know what else to say. That wasn't super fun. If you're not up for that climb, I put the shortest leg was up at 18 inches, and the rest are a little taller than that. It was tight, a lot of stuff in my eyes, and it's very hot and muggy today, so this isn't the most fun, but it's good. We're gonna get the floor jack. I think it's time to lower it down. Got my double 2x beam hangers already in place so that I can drop this down and push it up against the wall. Yeah, and we'll be back. Alright, coming back around, just wrapping up. Temporary step back in place, got a little landing, and temporary plywood, and family can get back in and out. pre-taped some of these post points. Once I sheath it, we'll wrap the rest of that bottom corner. Got my double, already have a mess. Double joist hangers through the house, 2.5 inch strong tie screws, so that's pretty solid into the band joist. And I think that's all we're talking about today. We'll come back to this project, but the point was a theory on how to get good coverage on the bottom of a raised house framing situation, and we'll see how long that tape stays on there. Otherwise, feels pretty good. Probably not going to soak up much moisture, and yeah, we'll keep going. We'll find out.